Alright everyone, welcome back for day 6 of the Pythion fusion event. If you're wondering why I haven't uploaded in the past 2 days, Monday was sort of a down day because there was only the Fire Knight tournament available, I think, for the event. And I stated in a previous video that I was waiting for CVC to start before I put any energy and effort into Fire Knight because I wanted to get CVC points, even though we're not a CVC focused clan and we don't require minimums for CVC. I still wanted to wait for the overlap, and so I did. And so yesterday I ran a bunch of Fire Knight, finished that. Is it a tournament? Yeah, so Fire Knight tournament. So this ended this morning at reset. You see I got the 5 fragments here. Didn't go for the chicken because I don't really care about a 4-star chicken. That's not really beneficial to me and not worth the extra energy. Champion training, this started today and I have already finished it. So we have collected those fragments. Most likely I'll go for the Ancient Shard and potentially the Epic Book. Just because champion training is a great time to progress your account, to build chickens, build champions in terms of leveling them up, ascending them. And they actually changed this tournament recently, I think in the past big update to the game, to where skill tomes actually give you progress in this. Not sure how much. So rare is 25, epic 75, and legendary is 200. I would say now is a good time to take advantage of this because it overlaps with CVC. If we were not overlapping with a CVC, whether your clan is CVC focused or not, I would wait because you get way more benefit out of these skill tomes. So an epic is 75 here, and I think it's 2,000 for CVC. Let's see if I have a epic I can book. Actually, give me someone I want to book. We'll do it for Deacon. We'll give him 1 book. 75 for the tournament and 1,000. Okay, so it's 1,000 for CVC. So yeah, as you can see, way more valuable for CVC than this tournament. But because we do have that overlap, I would recommend, if you have a champion you want to book while CVC is going on and champ training tournaments going on, go ahead and do that. But that's my plan for champion training. Spider tournament starts tomorrow. This will overlap with Dungeon Divers, which started today. These 967 points are just from champion training. I plan on finishing this with Spider and probably the additional champion training to get the Ancient Shard and the Epic Book. And then Artifact Enhancement starts. So, hang on to any artifacts you want to enhance. Hold off that till tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. As you can see, I've picked up some more Titan event milestones. I can't remember where I was in the last video, but I know I've picked up these 2, the Ancient Shard and the Gems. It's nice, and it's a nice little extra bonus. But again, I'm not pushing for these rewards. I'm not going out of my way. These rewards are just a byproduct of me completing the events for the fusion. So I'm at 65 fragments. So we'll get another, probably get another 5 from Spider, another 5 here, so 75, and then another 5 here for Artifact Enhancement, so that'll get us to 80. And then we'll have 20 points available during the Summon Rush. I haven't decided if I'm going to go for the 20 points or not. It would be nice to kind of finish it with Summon Rush and get the just get the champion done. I do think that the artifact enhancement has gotten more expensive, or they've pushed the milestone further into the reward tree. So it would be nice to save silver and save energy, because I think the only things we have left are dragon, another artifact enhancement, and maybe another arena. I don't know. I'll have to check. Um, but since our last shard pull, we've built up 17 ancients. We picked up 17 ancients, which is good. Only one extra sacred. I would have preferred to pick up more sacred, but the clan boss has not been too generous in terms of sacred shards. I did pull 2 void shards today off camera just to try and get a Chrysia randomly. I'm nowhere near my Void Mercy, so I wasn't counting on it, but it would have been a nice surprise to get. I do not have her. She is pretty much the best PvE champion in the game, makes all content relatively mindless, just because she has enemy max HP skills on all of her skills, and she takes 50% less damage from AoEs, which, if you didn't know, most, if not all, bosses in this game have AoE attacks, so you can build it really tanky, high crit rate, high crit damage, and she just nukes everything. But didn't get her, so I'm going to hold off pulling anymore. I'm going to stay at 100 just because I'm nowhere close to Mercy. If I was closer to Mercy, I would probably pull, just because this is going to be the closest that you'll ever get to a guaranteed Chrysia. But it's not worth, these are worth too many points in the future, right? So I'm planning ahead. These are worth too many points for future fusions, future events, and who knows? They may actually do a good guaranteed Void Champion. But if they don't, I get to hang on to these, and if they do, I get to spend them, pick up that champion, and hopefully something else in the process. 167, I don't want to drop this below 150 again for, even if we end up having to pull Ancients for Summon Rush, just for the possibility of a guaranteed Ancient event. And also, I'm very close to Mercy here. I think I'm about 20-ish shards for Mercy, so I would love to save these for a double legendary event, or a really good guaranteed legendary from Ancients event. But hopefully, between today and through this weekend, we pick up some more sacreds, so we don't have to dip into our sacred bank too much. And I think that's it. We are winning the CVC, which is nice, but we're not that far ahead. It would be nice to get this banner, so we'll see if we can make a push. In terms of my contribution, I'm second in the clan, which is surprising because I normally don't go hard in CVC, but since I am, I do have a reason to, with the fusion going on and the events going on, and because I waited to run my Fire Knight. I just ran Fire Knight 25. I'll show you my team. Fire Knight 25. This is my best time. This is not my average time, so this team usually takes about 2.5 to 3 minutes, but it's 100% guaranteed, full auto. I can just set it and forget it. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to tweak anything. So that's just nice to have. And yeah, I can just set it, walk away, and come back when it's done, and it's nice. So even though it's not the fastest, it's not 30 seconds, it's not a minute, it's not a minute and a half. It's 100% guaranteed, no fail. So I'm okay with that. Taking a little extra time. And I think that's it. I do plan on putting out a Soulstone pull video today. I've been holding and collecting these for a while. And these are all from Iron Twins and Hydra, so none of these were purchased. This wasn't purchased. but in my soul merchant today, I have a split soul for Rhodos, a split soul for Kymar, and there's probably no way that I'll get this one, but it would be nice. But I would like to get, because I only have 4 essence, I would like to potentially get enough essence maybe from selling souls to pick at least one of these up. And then even if I couldn't do that, even if worst case scenario, I pick up like, 10 of this essence or something, because these souls don't sell for much. I mean, 24, and I think you need 50 of the gold coins for this. Yeah, so I have 112. I can pick up 2. I'll go ahead and do that. So even if I can't, I would like to pick up this Godseeker soul. I think that would be nice to have, since she's so important in Sand Devil, and I'm starting to run her in Hydra as well for the additional healing and survivability. But besides that, yeah, I'd like to pick up one of these 2, preferably both, and then at the minimum pick this one up today. So I'll probably put out a Soulstone summoning video, so that should be exciting. Hopefully my luck is better with Soulstones than with shards recently. And what else? I think that's it as of right now. Just keeping up with the fusion. We'll finish up CVC today. We will have a Soulstone video coming out. We will have another Shard Pool video coming out this weekend for Summon Rush. Even if we only go for the first tier, we'll see how far away the second tier is. There's 20 fragments available, and they usually split it 5 and 15, which is pretty shitty, but that's just how they do it. I would prefer for it to be, best case scenario, I would prefer 15 and then 5. But 10 and 10 would be nice, but there's a 99.9% chance it will be 5 fragments for the first tier and 15 for the second tier. So we'll hold on to our shards for now. We'll pull these souls today. Hopefully get something good. If not, hopefully get enough coins to buy enough essence for the split souls. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, let me know where you guys are at in the fusion. If you are all caught up, if you've missed an event, if you're trying to play catch up. And then also be on the lookout for that Soulstone video later today. All right, guys, that's everything. Take care.